So, Sean Nalewanyj. Sean. I like Sean. I follow the guy. He's one of the good ones. I have nothing against him, but he had a couple of takes I don't agree at all with him. He shared this on his Instagram stories. He was replying to some guys on his stories on Instagram, and the first thing he said that annoyed me a little bit, because people like Sean had a following, mostly is beginners, some intermediates, and that's all. That's the people that will consume this content the most. No one that's advanced or elite will watch Sean to learn anything. Maybe because he supports the guy and he likes him, fair enough. So when he says these types of things, it's like, why? Why do you do this? Why? It's like the TNF effect. TNF, it's so annoying. That's another topic, but the guy is so annoying, and every time he says something, all the fucking retards that follow him will take his word as some kind of gospel, and fucking hell. Which are not so much, okay? His followers are beginners, but are not that stupid as TNF followers. But still, it's people that is learning, that is getting to lifting, and when he says these things, this is what I'm talking about. Let me show you here. This, okay. Someone was asking about supersets. Do you do supersets in your training? And he says, there's literally zero reasons to ever do supersets other than saving time. There's no muscle building benefits, and the fatigue from the first set just make the second less effective. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. There's a little bit of nuance here, but it's not true. This is complete fucking bullshit. I did answer to him on Instagram, trying to have a conversation. He ignored me completely, which is fine. Okay, I don't care. Maybe he sees this video and will answer to me then, but... So here's the thing. Muscle building wise, so we're talking about hypertrophy here, not powerlifting or pure absolute strength, just bodybuilding. There's zero downsides to doing supersets. Like, there's none. It doesn't exist. And it has actual benefits. It can have. I'm not gonna say it has benefits on a vacuum, but there's certain situation where it's beneficial to do supersets. And he's saying that there's zero reasons to ever do supersets. That's his words. So, benefit number one, or potential benefit. For, I think, since forever, since I started training, I've always done antagonistic supersets. I don't think I've ever done just one body part or a push-pull leg or anything like that. I've always done, antagonistic supersets. I've never had any injuries, any issues, any pain, nothing. And it's not because I was training smart. I was training like a fucking retard. And still, I never got any pain. Not tendonitis, nothing. Now, just a couple of months ago, I wanted to try different things, try mixing things up. So I tried a pull-push legs, traditional split, pull with biceps, push with triceps, and immediately, like from one day to the other, I developed a tendonitis on my arm. I couldn't bend my arm. It was very painful. I completely fucked up my elbow. And I kinda knew why. I didn't have the knowledge at the time to put it into words and properly express why this happened to me, but I had an idea of why. So I was talking with someone way smarter than me, way more successful. I'm not gonna name drop because it doesn't need a shout out for me, but he helped me understand why I had tendonitis after trying a pull push leg for a week. Not even a week, it was one session of pull, and I got tendonitis for a month after. So the thing is, all these years by doing antagonist supersets, just by doing that in the epicondyles, it's when the tendon attached to the bone and the muscles, I was creating a cushion on both sides of, well, on my fucking elbow, on the tendons, and that was preventing me from getting injured because I was doing a push and a pull and a push and a pull. But the moment I did only pull and only push, and I didn't create that cushion on the joint, I fucked up. I got tendonitis immediately. It was just one session, and my elbow was fucked. Now, tendonitis is the most common injury among lifters. It's the most common one. And when you start to learn about these things, you wonder, well, yeah, no fucking shit is the most common injury. People warm up like shit. If you're not doing an upper, lower, or full body where you're training multiple functions of your joints, so it all gets properly warm up, then you're gonna get hurt. If from one session you are just working one of the functions of your joint, you're gonna get fucked. So supersets, is there zero reasons? No, they can prevent injury. They can literally prevent you from getting tendonitis and fucking up your elbows. It's not the solution, okay? If you're doing push-pull leg or any other split that doesn't have an antagonistic set of exercise for your muscle, if you warm up properly with bands, it's that easy. Just start your workout with bands, doing curls, extensions, a little bit of your rotator cuff here on this movement. You're good to go. But if you're not, like I was not, just doing antagonistic supersets has prevented me from getting injured all these years. I'm training like an idiot and still injury free. So there's one reason to do supersets. Another reason, he says, the fatigue from the first set just make the second less effective. Yeah, but no. Okay? If all your life you have trained with straight sets, always, and you suddenly start doing supersets, sure, maybe. At the beginning, your second exercise will suffer a little bit, maybe, sure. But like Sean says, it suffers because you accumulate fatigue. You accumulate fatigue because you don't have enough endurance. And you build endurance by doing supersets. And if you do supersets, you have enough endurance, so the second doesn't suffer enough. It's like, okay, I have this problem, like I can perform well because I don't have enough endurance to do this effectively. And you know what? I'm not gonna do shit about it. Fuck it. That's it. I'm not gonna do supersets because I'm gonna get fatigue, and that's it. That's the end. Like I said, if you do supersets, you're not gonna feel that fatigue. You're not gonna feel the fatigue in the second exercise. There's plenty of evidence. Sean is an actual science-based guy, not like Mike and Jeff and all that circle jerk. It is just a random study, and yeah, here they say similar improvement in body composition and strength gains were observed on all exercises in the superset group. Here you have, this is a meta-analysis, 19 studies, and here they observe the same blah, 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 blah. Utilizing agonist-antagonist supersets leads to a significant increase in the number of repetitions that are able to be completed. Yeah, so same gains, same number of reps, same strength gains, all the same in randomized controlled trials and on meta-analysis. They all conclude the same. There's no difference in gains, no difference whatsoever. So this is bullshit. The second set is less effective. This is bullshit. Sean, this is bad advice you're giving to people. Then, well, since we are talking about Sean, in the same Instagram stories, he also was pushing this idea that doing more than 10 sets a week was a waste of time. They also asked him about the new Nipper video. Nipper is a fraud, but whatever, that's another topic. People that push low volume training, they are fighting against invisible voices in their head, you know? No one that does high volume has ever said that you have to do low intensity. I don't know of any natural that does high volume that also promotes the idea that you have to do low intensity with it. Not once, ever. It has never happened. So you got the guys that are pushing for low volume, telling you, oh no, but intensity is the most important. You do high volume because you don't push hard enough. No one is saying that you have to do low intensity if you do high volume. That makes no sense at all. They always use the same argument here. Oh, you're doing more than 10 sets? Then it's because you're not pushing hard enough and the quality of your sets suck. And end of discussion. That's it. But this is bullshit. This is absolute fucking bullshit as well. Sean, come on. You know better. You got guys like Show Me Gains, Elite Natural Lifter. You got GVS, Jeffrey, Herzoviak, a lot of guys, a lot of naturals, elite lifters that according to the community are doing high volume and they are pushing harder than anyone else while training. It's insane how they train with high volume, high intensity, everything. None of these guys is promoting low intensity training. None of them. And still, according to the people that follow them, the training is high volume. Again, this is a concept that I fucking dislike, the high-low volume. It's appropriate volume. You are either doing an appropriate amount of volume to progress or you're not. That's it. If you're not progressing, you're doing low volume. Whatever that is. But it's low because you're not going further. And of course, taking into account that the sets are intense, quality, and all that fucking cope of low volume hitars. Like, fuck. Yes, Sean. Yes. The quality is okay? What then? If the intensity is there and the quality is there, and I don't see progress, then what, Sean? What? You know, he's sabotaging his audience with this fucking bullshit advice. You're gonna have dudes that will never do a superset because if useless, they're not gonna do more than 10 sets a week because it's useless as well. So Sean, what are you fucking doing, man? I like you, but all your advice is bullshit. And I know, this is just a couple of Instagram stories. You can go into fucking detail with all the nuance and all that shit. But these statements are so absolute. There's no room for dialogue here. It's like, okay, you're doing more than 10 sets, then your training is shit. You don't know how to train if you need more than 10 sets. Okay, fine, Sean. I'm gonna tell Show Me Gains that he shouldn't do 500 pull-ups a week. That the quality of his training is shit. that he should do only 30 pull-ups a week, but better. And he will see better results. Look at this guy. 500 pull-ups. Are you kidding me? He doesn't know how to train. He's wasting his time and doing supersets. It's insane. It's insane that it's 2025 and these fucking people are still pushing this idea that you need to do less. Do less. Do less volume. Build less endurance. Don't do supersets. Don't do more than 10 sets. Don't try. No. It's too fatiguing. It's too much. Don't do it. Don't try. And of course, he's gonna link his new app that he's selling so you can use his programs. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Because you see the question that the people are asking. They are genuinely curious about the supersets and the training. It's people that is learning. It's just learning about training. And you got this guy, how many? 1.20 million followers. Look at that. All noobs. All noobs. There's no advanced lifters in here. And he's telling them to do less. Don't do that much sets. No, don't do supersets. It's useless. Don't try. You're gonna fatigue yourself. Don't do it. Here's my app. Buy my program. Man, Sean is fucking... It's disappointing. It's disappointing to see someone that should be trusted. Here is the fucking app. Someone that should be trusted telling people to not even try. So yeah, I still like Sean, okay? Like I say, he's one of the good guys. But with a grain of salt, okay? Do supersets. They have many benefits besides saving time. That it's a huge benefit. Even if it's just that, it's still huge. But it can help you prevent injuries. It can help you build endurance. Endurance will help you make more gains. It's not just saving time in the gym. There's so much more. And yes, intensity matters a lot. And yes, the quality of each rep and its sets, it's key. But if you got that, and if you're not seeing progress, push your volume a little bit, okay? Doing less will not help you. More is more. If the quality is there, if the intensity is there, if you got everything on point, not perfect, but you know, your sleep, your diet, all that shit, and you're still a little bit behind, then do more. I mean, does it sound that crazy? If you do a little bit more, you're gonna get more from it if it's high quality work? It seems like today it's something crazy to say. To do a little bit more. Do a little bit more. Try harder. What? And Sean, he has said many times that he himself, he's not trying to get the most out of his training. He's not trying to maximize gains. He doesn't want that. If you're not trying because you don't want to get the most out of your training, that's fine. Nothing against that, but don't tell the millions of people that follow you to not try either. That's insane. That's... what the fuck, Sean? What the fuck?